everybody, and welcome back. Today is going to be a little bit of a different type of video. I'm just going to be giving you guys an update as to why I've been absent over the course of the last month or whatever. A lot's happened and I want to share all of that with you today. So I think we should just dive into it. But before I do, I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to be posting the same video on 2 out of 3 of my YouTube channels. So you might be watching this on Stirring the Pot with Lindsay, the cooking channel, or you might be watching it on Lindsay's Life. But I'm going to have a little bit of updates for each channel, but the primary whole update is geared to everybody. So I'm going to try my best to keep it as neutral as I can. And if you have any comments or questions, just let me know in the comments and I will explain things further for you. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off first by just once again apologizing for my absence. I know I don't have a massive following, so you guys probably didn't even really notice that I was gone, but I was. So I'm back and I'm going to explain where I was. So basically I was supposed to, I did have my 10-year-old niece for the last half of March. So from like the 15th till the end of the month, I think it was supposed to be that she was supposed to leave. And we had so many videos planned for you guys, for cooking channel and for Lindsay's Life and for my toy channel as well. But we just didn't really get that far because after a week, I was supposed to have her for 2 weeks, but after having her for only 1 week, I got really sick with this new strain of COVID-19. And it was so brutal, you guys. Oh my God. Like this was my 3rd time having COVID. And the first 2 times I had it, like I barely even, like I felt, I have a little bit of a cold, a little bit of sniffles, I lost my sense of taste, my sense of smell, all of the regular, very, very mild COVID-19 symptoms. But this time, you guys, I was really worried for myself. I was so sick. I could barely even lift my own head up. Every single joint, every single muscle, everything on my entire body was just aching. Like it was super bad. Like I didn't even know that a human could have like sore toes. That's how awful it was. So anyways, I ended up having to cut my visit short with her. So I lost out on a whole week. So we didn't even get to film anything for Lindsay's Life channel or for the cooking channel, which was all supposed to be super cute. So like it's a crying shame that didn't work out, but she'll be back in the summer. So hopefully we will be able to kind of pick up where we left off. She did get her dollar store shopping spree though that she wanted. So we went to Dollarama and Dollar Tree, and then she kind of filmed a video of her own, kind of showing her dollar store haul. So I'm going to end up posting that video to the Lindsay's Life channel eventually, but like just keep in mind for quality purposes and everything that it was filmed by a 10-year-old. So it's maybe not the greatest, so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but she would really like it posted, so I'm going to at least do that for her. But yeah, that COVID spout was, my husband got it first. He was sick for 5 days and I was sick for 10. Like it lasted double time for me and it hit me quite a bit harder, I think, than it hit him, and it hit him bad. So it was really, really, really bad. I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital, but luckily I got over it and I'm fine now. So that's just part one out of the million reasons why I was absent. Okay guys, so I guess the next thing that I would like to address is on March 31st, my best friend, for those of you who are watching from Lindsay's Life channel, he's the one who does the paranormal investigations with me. His little dog, a little blonde Chihuahua named Dexter, we had to put him down on March 31st. So that was an extremely difficult day. We kind of knew that we were getting close to having to do that. He was just not doing well. He wasn't eating. He was losing all of his weight. He just was like deteriorating pretty fast. So Fred decided, like, it's time. We're going to make arrangements to say goodbye, I guess you could say. But then the morning of March 31st, I got a text message from Fred saying, like, he's doing really bad. Can you come over? And so I immediately walked over there. He only lives 2 blocks away from me, so it's easy. I went over there and I sat with him for a while. We made a couple of phone calls. We got a hold of one vet that was able to take him. I ended up having to take the phone from Fred because, of course, like, he just started crying and stuff. So I got the appointment all booked up for him and everything. And we ended up going and saying goodbye. And it was really hard because he was my little buddy, and like, as hard as it was for me, like, you cannot even imagine how hard that was for Fred. But we did the right thing. He was 13 years old. He had a great last half of his life. He was a rescue, so he had a really bad, we don't know all the detail. We don't know obviously what happened to him, but we know it wasn't good. First half of his life, but his second half of his life with Fred was just amazing. He was just the best dog ever. He was so sweet. I'll show a picture of him right here. But yeah, he was just my little buddy, and it was really hard on Fred and I to say goodbye to him, but we did it together, and he had me to lean on, and it was a really rough day. And we had a really rough couple of days following that as well. You know, doing the cleanup and like putting, like getting rid of the food and water dishes and everything else that Fred had to do. That was really hard on him, of course. So I was doing my best to be as present and supportive and there for him as I could be. So that took a little bit of a higher priority to me than anything else. So, but yeah, so the following Friday, it took 5 business days. He was able to go and pick up the urn with the ashes in it. And we each got a piece of paper that has his little paw prints on it. So I will be cherishing mine forever. Yeah, but rest in peace, little Dexter. He'll always be in our hearts forever. He was a great dog, and he's going to be very, very missed. So I guess now that puts us into April. So yeah, I basically spent the first week of April doing a complete disinfect of my entire house, and I've got quite a large house, So it took me 3 days to do an entire deep clean from top to bottom, just to make sure that all of the COVID germs and everything were eradicated. And yeah, so that was really high priority for me as well. And then Fred's daughter is getting married at the end of May, like sometime towards the end of May. I don't know exactly what date, but yeah, so he also has hired me to build like a Lego mosaic portrait of his daughter and her fiance. So I'm trying super hard to work on that. I'll show you a picture on the screen of that right now. So yeah, like as you can probably imagine, that takes a lot of time, a lot of focus, but it's a really unique and special gift. So this is about the, I think, 10th portrait that I've done. But yeah, it still doesn't get any easier. It's very time consuming. They're a lot of work. So that is also a work in progress. I'm not even done it yet, as you saw from the picture, but I've got about two and a quarter boards left to complete. So yeah, a lot of work to go into that as well. So yeah, if you want any more information or details about how I do that or whatever, you can just ask me in the comments. I've also started a little grocery store regrow plant garden, I guess. Yeah, so basically I'm growing lettuce, bell peppers, carrots, celery, stuff like that, all from stuff that I've already purchased at the grocery store, because groceries are getting stupid expensive now. So, and produce is getting dumb. It's so expensive, and so I'm able to grow my own from stuff that I've already purchased at the grocery store. So if anybody may be more towards the food group, maybe anybody who's curious about learning more about that, let me know down below, and I can make a whole separate video basically going over like how I grow food from grocery store purchased food. Okay, so also another thing that we've encountered, my husband Tim and I have encountered over the first week or so of April was like some really unsettling security and safety breaches. We had some issues happen around here, and I can't really get too into details with that because we're still in the process of doing police reports and everything. So I'm not going to go too much into that. But yeah, for those of you who know me personally or follow my social media, I just wanted to let you know, if you haven't figured it out already, that I have deactivated my Facebook account. So I no longer have that. I'm still up on Instagram and everything. So for now, I don't know if that will change, but if it does, I will let you guys know. But yeah, as of right now, I do not have a Facebook account anymore. So yeah, just in case anybody knows me personally or follows me from here or whatever, yeah, that is no longer a thing. I might create another one, but as of right now, we are more focused on, you know, getting our safety and security back up in better, I guess. I don't know how to word it, but yeah, my Facebook account is gone. Okay, so I'm going to start wrapping this video up now. Just let you know that April has been, so far, has been a complete bitch. Weather's been so up and down. It's nice, like summer type nice, and then like winter type cold, which also like greatly affects my body. With extreme weather changes and stuff, I get migraines. So it's been a little bit of a challenging April so far, but we are starting to get better weather. The days are getting longer. Everything is kind of coming into spring, which is great. So that means for the Lindsay's Life channel, we're going to be getting back out there filming paranormal investigations. In fact, on Friday, this upcoming Friday, we will be heading back over to the cemetery to do another video over there. And for the Stirring the Pot with Lindsay channel, I'm going to be getting back to cooking this week. With everything that's been going on, I've been cooking a lot of prepackaged type of food, which isn't, that's not the quality that I want to put on to a cooking channel, which I'm sure you guys can all understand and probably respect. So yeah, I'm going to be getting back to it this week. So I hope you all stay tuned, and I hope you all accept my greatest and sincere apologies for the absence over the course of the last month. And that's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, I really appreciate the fact that I didn't lose any subscribers. I've gained a few on Lindsay's Life, so I really thank you and appreciate your support. So yeah, guys, I'm going to call this video done. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just thought that I owed you the respect of kind of letting you know where I am in my life and where I'm at in the channel. I've got a lot of videos planned for both channels, including the Lindsay's Toyland. So that's, I'm not posting this update on that channel, but if you don't already follow me over there, go ahead. Thank you guys so much. If you're watching on the Stirring the Pot with Lindsay channel, then I guess this would be considered my face reveal. So hi. Yeah, so at the time of this filming, April 13th, it's my oldest niece Keely's 13th birthday. So I want everybody to go down to the comments and spam happy 13th birthday, Keely. Okay guys, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.